As a country, America has always gravitated to two, and we see it early in our history. We see it throughout the 20th century, now into the 21st century. And there have been other parties in the past, but really since about 1860, you see the competition between the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. It's an open question whether disenchantment with the two-party system will be so great in the not-too-distant future that either another party would develop or there would be the possibility of the involvement of independents in the various races. But at this particular time, it's a two-party operation, and quite frankly, whenever there have been measures to try to broaden the scope, the two parties have found common ground in trying to keep it the way that it is. And I would point to two particular presidential elections. Back in 1992, Ross Perot ran, and his whole thrust was on taming the federal budget and the budget deficit and things like that. In 1912, Theodore Roosevelt, a former president, decided that he would get involved. And he had served, he had become president after the assassination of William McKinley. He had won an election in his own right in 1904. But at the end of that term, he thought that someone else should run the country. But he wasn't happy with what was happening in the country. So he comes back and decides that he will run as the Bull Moose progressive candidate. And he got about the same number of votes as Ross Perot, about 19 million votes. In both cases, the candidates had impact on the outcome, but they themselves didn't win. And I think we're really looking at that in almost every case of an independent or third-party candidate.